We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Welcome to The Brave Way at LA Talk Live. Happy holidays, everybody. It's The Brave Way, and I'm very excited today because I actually have Brave here. The show is named after my daughter, Brave. This is Brave Carson. And my reason for everything, Brave One Entertainment, The Brave Way, The Brave This. And for Lucky, she's going to chat with us a little bit about the independent artists, because if you're not reaching a demographic, Brave is 14, and we all know the 14-year-olds of today are like 16, and everything is mobile. My engineer and I were just talking about it. Mobile apps, it's not about TV, it's not about terrestrial radio, unless they're in the car and they're stuck. But finding their own music and finding their own way. So social networking for the independent artist is a must. And in the background, of course, I'm very proud of Brave because we're listening to the first Lady Gaga, I like to say, Miss Grace Jones. In the 80s, singing La Vie en Rose. 6'2", tall, black as ivory, flat top, dressing beyond your wildest dreams in some of the most hottest songs you could treat yourself to. And Brave said, "Mom, you've already told me about her. This isn't Macy Gray. This is Grace." Yeah, you got it. Right. So Brave, while we're talking just a little bit, you're the one. Last week, Brave actually had me break the formula of the independent artist and play an artist that is already on radio who was independent, Malcolm Moore. Did I say it right this time?
Yeah.
And the reason why is because she brought it to me that he had this beautiful song called Same Love.
Yes.
And Brave, how did you find Same Love?
My friend showed it to me, Truman. Yeah.
Truman out of San Francisco, another 14-year-old, and he is the first hip-hop rapper who ever
supported gay marriage.
And I think that is a brave thing to do. And it is an amazing song, and we're going to kick that up. But if it wasn't for my daughter, I would have missed that and the lyrics about that. And Truman, thank you, out of San Francisco, from bringing that to us. And whenever I come home, Brave, what do you and your friends do about finding new music? How do you find every day you have a new video, you have a new nuance? What locks you in? Like when you got locked into Jessie J. What is it about these artists once you find them? First, how do you find them?
We talk to friends about them, and then we go look them up. And if we like the personality.
If you like the personality,
Mhm.
what about the personality? Being real
Yes.
and being funny?
Yeah.
And already I see you're mouthing the words to, this is introduce this song, Brave.
It's Same Love by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
And, Ryan Lewis,
Yes, he is the person who gets the beats.
who gets the beats.
He did Thrift Shop too.
I understand. So
They
once,
work together.
you
They have
find
an album.
together,
It's The Heist.
okay. So once you find the artist, and then you start digging into
Their life.
their life. Tell me about this. Guys, listen to this lyric. This is the song that we were telling you about.
Even if I tried,
About the sporting gay
even if
marriage.
I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
If I was gay, I would think hip-hop hates me. Have you read the YouTube comments lately? Man, that's gay, gets dropped on the daily. We become so numb to what we're saying. A culture founded from oppression. Yeah, we don't have acceptance for 'em. Call each other faggots behind the keys of a message board. A word rooted in hate, yet our genre still ignores it. Gay is synonymous with the lesser. It's the same hate that's caused wars from religion, gender to skin color, the complexion of your pigment. The same fight that led people to walkouts and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody. There is no difference. Live on and be yourself. When I was at church, they taught me something else. If you preach hate at the service, those words aren't anointed. That holy water that you soak in has been poisoned when everyone else is more comfortable remaining voiceless rather than fighting for humans that have had their rights stolen. I might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
We press play, don't press pause. Progress march on, with the veil over our eyes. We turn our back on the cause, till the day that my uncles can be united by law. When kids aren't walking around the hallway, plagued by pain in their heart. A world so hateful, some would rather die than be who they are. And a certificate on paper isn't gonna solve it all, but it's a damn good place to start. No law is gonna change us. We have to change us. Whatever God you believe in, we come from the same one. Strip away the fear, underneath it's all the same love. About time that we raised up.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
Welcome back.
To the Brave Way.
Hey, Lim.
Hello, Ruth.
I am Ruth, not Brave.
I know. It's just because I see your daughter behind you. You know that I have like just her name and your name in my mouth.
And that works for us on LA Talk Live.
LA Talk Live. We are more
Then
than talk.
we
Are
dance our
ass off. Thank you. Right, Brave?
Right, Brave.
Creepy.
That was creepy.
That wasn't creepy. That was so real.
That's
What
so
we
real.
are.
That's what we do.
I just watched my. Never mind.
Yes.
No, you-
She said, remember, I am her mom.
Oh, yes.
So everything I do is annoying and creepy.
Oh, okay.
You know, but before we leave, first of all, I'm very proud that my daughter supports gay freedoms for everybody. I'm very proud that my daughter brought it to me about supporting freedoms for everyone. So, I also wanted you to talk just a little bit, Brave, about how you find your music again. There is a group out of Europe I knew nothing about. I thought Spice Girls was the last big group that came out of Europe.
No.
And tell me who it is.
Girls Aloud.
Bring that mic down in front of you.
Okay, then. Girls Aloud.
And tell me about Girls Aloud.
There are 5 of them. They're European. And they're all they're good singers, and their music is good. But what we really like about them is their personalities.
And
What kind of music it is?
pop.
Pop?
Yeah.
You know, it's pop. So, I mean, actually, the music is my first choice, but as a mom, you always want to know what it is that your daughter is intrigued by. And what I'm more intrigued by is that she'll listen to Sarah Vaughan, as she'll listen to Macklemore, as she'll listen to Alim, as she'll listen to. But when she found this group, Girls Aloud, which is not being played over here, no one knows. I've never heard any Girls Aloud mentioned over
I
here.
found them because I sort of have an obsession with X Factor. And
But X Factor around the world.
No, just the UK and US.
Okay.
No, there is one in France.
Yeah,
No,
she
yeah.
knows. She's telling you what she's interested in.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
And one of the members was a judge on X Factor, Cheryl, and she was just funny. So then I looked her up, and I saw she was in the group. And she also went through like an X Factor thing to become in the group.
And then you looked into her life, and her life, she had trauma, and you've explained to me some of the traumas that she's gone through, and you explained to me that she almost died, and you explained to me, her messages of how she came out of that trauma, and you explained to me about her style of how she dressed. And then you explained to me about her dog. And then you explained to me about her marriage. And then you explained to me about how her marriage went bad and how
She came back through.
she
Came out stronger.
Yeah, stronger.
And what did that do, Brave? I mean, that if people don't reveal themselves to you,
You get bored.
and you go look for the next one. So, my point to the independent is coming from, the mouth of babes. When they hear your music, that might get them to your site or to your social network. But then they want to know, why do we stay? Why do I keep coming back? Why should I follow you? How did you get through that? Are you more impressed when they talk to you about their drug addictions or their husbands, and how they came through these traumas? Does that help you, Brave, at age 14?
Yeah.
And
then, but it's also funny looking at things they've done funny, which then makes you like them because you know that they're not perfect.
Right. So when
they're relatable, like they're a real person.
Right. So if they trip and fall like your mom did at the Federal Building, that you were just teasing me about, it was like a year ago.
And I
This is
stood
the
there.
key.
And I stood there, and I was like, who are you? I don't know you. And she was like this.
I'm your mom.
All right, help me.
Yes, I mean, like, help me.
But it was like one of those funny falls where like you run and try to catch yourself.
It was so ridiculous.
Did you hurt yourself?
Well, my ego.
That's okay. That means that you are human and not perfect.
It's like, but I told the truth. And if it was on YouTube, we'd still be laughing.
Yeah, that was my first time seeing her fall like that. So.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was one of those like, oh man, I just played myself out big time. And stop looking at me, people. And Brave, stop laughing.
I like stood away from me like, I don't know you.
So it is about truth, owning it. We've had many conversations about
like catch everything on camera.
And
I'm sure you'll be here to catch everything on camera, Brave.
Yeah.
That might be like your next job.
Right. And Brave, we're going to be bringing you in and some of your friends and more as we get into in 2013 is going to be a lot more about the nuances of social media and how to do it, but hearing it from the mouth of the kids that drive the sales in this country today, that drive the parents to, introduce music to the parents who aren't, on YouTube and on social media as much. And, it's really about what touches them. And if you can be, I think the word is vulnerable.
Yeah.
And expose yourself. And
just not, I understand what's like Brave said. It's just like to be real to your audience. And to me, an artist has to be like that, because as she said, like, yeah, they are not perfect.
Right.
I mean, we are all the same. It's just like us as an artist, we have like the way to say it with our music, with our words.
Yes.
And you just have like to be real.
Absolutely.
Just to be real and to
Just
be
be real.
yourself, and don't try to act and to say, what other people said.
Right.
Because we are the same. We all go to bathroom. That's true. You can have like this much, like that much money, or blah, blah, blah. We are all the same.
Absolutely.
Human being.
You know
Beautiful.
what? We have done something terrible. We have not said hello to our guy, Elizik.
Elizik.
We're going to get you over here today, too. You guys hear us yell our guy, Elizik, every day. I personally could not budge. I can't tell you how much I appreciate Need Elizik.
We love Elizik.
Can't get anything done. And Elizik will be with me forever.
Yes, forever. Forever, ever.
And ever.
And never, ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever.
And see, I can't do that because then Brave would go, oh, my mom.
I can do it for you.
Thank you. Please.
Just fail sometimes.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. But notice she did say that was the first time I ever saw my mom fall. So I am cool like that.
Yes, you are cool like that.
Cool like that.
You are cool like that.
Like that. So Brave, why do your friends want to hang out with me?
Because you're cool.
Because you're cooler than I am.
That's sweet. I think it's because I answer questions that they might have.
Let's just.
No, I'm not going to say what question.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to play you out on the radio like that. But, it's we're going to come back and get more into the real truth of the little one. But it's time to take a break. And
let's take a break. And we'll be back.
And we're going to be back. Why? Because we are The Brave Way.
And we are what are we?
Yeah, we're more than just talk on LA Talk Live.
Yes, we are.
We'll be right back.
You are now tuned into LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk. Don't go anywhere. Stay
Thank you for tuning in to LA Talk Live, reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk. Stay tuned. Walk, run, climb, play. Solgar number 7 can help. Feel the difference for yourself. Solgar number 7 actually shows improvement in joint comfort within 7 days. Now you can start to get back on track fast and pursue the activities you love. Solgar number 7 is a breakthrough in joint care with no glucosamine and no chondroitin. The advanced bioactives in Solgar number 7 help to increase flexibility, mobility, range of motion, and actually shows improvement within just 7 days. One capsule, once a day, is all you need. When stiff joints occasionally say no, Solgar number 7 says yes. Visit Solgar.com and learn more about Solgar number 7 today. That's www.solgar.com, www.solgar.com. Solgar number 7, official sponsors of Here's to Your Help with Josh Lane and LA Talk Live.
This is what you do. This is how I want you to do. This is what you do. This is how I want you to do. This is what you do. This is how I want you to do. You touch me right there. I say that ain't right. I ain't a little girl. I need you to tell me right. Don't know why you're scared. Don't do it from your mind. I think you should just shut up and take me from behind. This is what I do. This is how you want me to do. This is what I do. This is how you want me to do. Make love to me like our first time. Come satisfy me, do me right. I want to feel your love tonight. Do me right, love me right. This is what I do.
Welcome back to the Brave Way.
Welcome back.
You know, with Lem and my daughter Brave, and we were just talking about that was French Kiss.
Ah, yeah, that was French Kiss.
That is
In my way.
Alem's very first, I guess, single being put out with Little Brother in the United States. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to have a lot. We're going to have a lot of Alem today before she leaves the country to go back to Paris. And we're going to.
You didn't say that you are going to miss me.
I haven't gotten there yet.
That's it, okay.
I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm going to get there. But I do want to say hello to my friend Wanda, who just came in. And, you know, I got to tell you, Wanda, Alem, and Liza. You know,
Nice to meet you, Wanda.
that's Aswani's brother. You know what? Every now and then, you know, we have a lot of Hollywood friends, and sometimes, and then you have friends that are just go to work every day and call when they're supposed to and show up when they're supposed to, and are just your friends.
Yeah.
You know, and they don't judge you, and
No one shouldn't judge anyone.
and they, you know, you can just count on them. And that's Wanda Williams. I'm very fortunate to have her in my life.
Oh, Wanda.
Absolutely. So that we're going back to Hollywood right now, and Paris and Alem. This show is a lot going to be about Alem Paris, and what's going to be happening in 2013.
Just good thing. But you
And
want me
yes.
like to talk about
We're
like
going to
more?
talk about it.
Okay, yeah.
You know, well, first let's talk about French Kiss a little bit. The video's done well. It's doing well.
Yeah, the video is done. You know, we took pictures. But I wanted to say like a funny story about this French Kiss. About my dad, because he always tell me like, oh, I love this track. It's like really upbeat, but I'm not gonna try to show you how my dad dance, because that makes me uncomfortable as you when your mom like, you know, fall. And so he's like, oh wow, I love this track, and I'm in my head, I'm like, oh dad, I'm so glad that you don't understand what I'm saying, because if you would be really, Lamb, this is not the way that I gave you, that I did educate you. But
Right.
my dad loved French Kiss.
And we don't drink wine.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Yep.
we don't.
Well, you don't.
Yeah,
But-
I don't.
No. But Dad, French Kiss is just about
It's just about love,
love, exactly.
you know, in bed. Or that can be love, actually, even like at the club or some. You know what? Love is
It's
not
just love,
always
Dad.
in bed. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just love.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
You know, so Dad, you'd be quite proud.
yeah.
And it's doing very
He,
well.
he is proud.
as you should be. And I just understand I'm getting a trip to Morocco.
Oh yeah, to Morocco and to
They
Paris.
love me.
Oh yeah, they love you.
Love me. They love me. That's because
Everybody
they can't
loves
understand
you.
English. And I know, Brave, you come everywhere. Don't
Of
worry.
course, of course,
of
of
course.
course.
And so French Kiss is doing well. And today, I really want Lem to get a little bit more into. There's a philosophy and an energy about her that we watch on a weekly basis, and it's her truth. It's spiritual. It's silly.
Hmm.
It's honest. It can be very
Don't say everything.
mad. When she gets mad,
yes.
it's like she's not kidding. But there are things that are going to be coming up in 2013 that we've been laying the groundwork for through social networking. I must say, within a very short period of time, a month,
Yeah,
Twitter followers have grown over 400%.
Oh yeah.
The website is zappalimparis.com.
Yep. And please post your wish. And I know that people like doing it like more and more, and that really really touched my heart, because when I said
Post your wish where?
on my website on elamparis.com, when I said, even when I tweet and I'm like, please go to my website and post your wish, it's really because I really do care. Honestly, I really do care and need that, and need to know what are they wishing for. Because to me that gave me strength to continue, because I am doing that. The name of the album, it's like Just Wish It.
Right.
And so honestly, I might be like still a kid, a little kid, but I know in my head. But you know what? The difference is just because when you are a kid, you have no fears. You don't have any fears. The world is just like here, open for you.
Yes.
And me, I'm still like, I'm not going to say my age, because here in LA we cannot say it. I'm 17, okay. And so and so I'm in love with this world. I am really in love. I'm in love. That's why I named it My Sweet World, because to me it is really my sweet world. And I've been through a lot, like everybody.
Yeah.
And I can say that definitely music saved my life. I can definitely say that who I am right now, it's because what did happen to me before, but that's fine. Now I grew up and I know what I want to do, and I always knew it, and I have the strength to do it, and no one can stop me to do that. And so that's why when my fans are people, oh la la, my song.
This is for you, my dear.
Thank you. And I just like want to embrace this world. I just want to be here for them like they are here for me.
Right.
And yes, this is what it's about. My album, Just Wish It, because I'm really wishing that I can help them the way that they are, and they did help me to be the person that I am.
We have a caller.
Yes, I know, I saw.
And I think, Brave, are you on your cell phone?
Me?
Let's take that first caller.
Let's speak up.
Hello, you're on The Brave Way.
Welcome to the Brave Way. Hello?
Okay, so we'll move up. If you're still there, call us back.
Call us back.
And we'll pick up sooner.
So can I continue? No, I'm joking.
Right.
So yes, this is what it's about, this album. It's like, even the way that I work on it, to me, it's like a love letter. A love letter, like to my sweet world, a love letter to a friend, a love letter to a lover, just like, because we go through bad things.
Yes.
But you can get to a better place if you do want it. And there is, to me, like I told you, there is no if in my world. I am going to get what I want. It might take like long time, but I don't care. I will go and get it, because the gift that I do have is that I know exactly what I want to do. I know why I'm born. I know why I'm here. And this is the message that I want to give to people. Wherever like place you are, even if it's bad and you see that it's really, really dark, because I've been to a dark place. But there is this little light, and you just have like to go and like look at it and go and pick this light.
You know, and we're gonna have to take a break soon. But that little light, it's like when you're in the darkness, you just have to wait for your eyes to adjust.
Yeah.
And when your eyes adjust, you find that
Yes,
there
you
is
find.
a light, and that light can be fed by God or Allah or
Someone.
spirituality or someone or something. But there is that
Yeah.
light. We're gonna take a break and come right back to the Brave,
Brave
Way.
Way.
LA Talk Live.
LA Talk Live.
Oh, that was a horrible smile.
Thank you.
I'm wishing on the stars. Oh, and I wish on the rainbow that I see. I'm wishing on the stars.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Season's greetings. This is Richard Carr, station manager at LA Talk Live, and I just wanted to take a moment out to thank all of our listeners out there who helped to make LA Talk Live the internet's newest and hottest destination for beautiful music and invigorating talk. And I wanted to send out my heartfelt holiday wishes to all of our listeners worldwide and wish you all the very best of holiday seasons. Here's to peace, prosperity, and good health in the new year. Thanks for listening to LA Talk Live, and thanks for your support. Happy holidays to everyone. Are you ready to enjoy the Maui lifestyle? You can have it all by owning real estate on the Paradise Island of Maui. Dennis Rush, a 22-year Maui resident and real estate broker, brings his wealth of experience and market knowledge to add value to your Maui real estate understanding, providing a level of service as unique and exceptional as the island of Maui itself. The magical island of Maui was voted the most exclusive resort island in the world by Condé Nast Traveler, and keep in mind, Maui is only a simple, non-stop flight away. Hawaii Business Magazine Top 100 Realtors awarded Dennis Rush the 2011 fourth top realtor on the island of Maui. Go to www.dennisrush.com to view all of the amazing properties currently available in the Maui MLS system. Whatever your needs or desires, Dennis Rush will provide a private consultation for any Maui properties your heart desires. You will be in good hands. Once again, go to www.dennisrush.com. That's www.dennisrush.com. Contact Dennis today to start your Maui lifestyle now. Dennis Rush, proud sponsors of the Dawn Christie Show and LA Talk Live.
So like you just sent me a text and like trying to be like cool, like we're dope now, and like we're dope, and we're like just gonna be friends. That's the text that you just sent me just now. I like that kick, Ace. Hey. I'm kind of lost now. Veins intervening, no meaning, I have no cause now. My heart is bleeding a teeny bit, I need gauze now. I'm only pleading that you and me can be awesome, but that's unrealistic. Pain that you inflicted is so wicked, I'm addicted. Girl, the plates have shifted. I ain't trying to get physical, I just wanna know, do you still wear lipstick? You're so encrypted, you love's my drug and you got me lifted. Just one night's come chill with the misfits. We can just be friends and we'll hold hands and dance until the night ends. And I'll run the engines, don't worry about vengeance. I'll let you finish all of my sentences. You right here, right now, girl, that's a blessing. Just one night, we should learn some lessons. Looking so fly, love the way that you're dressing. Like this, we could get more, get it poppin' like a festival, but the rest should go. I spit it, you just give me the pace. Can't breathe like I'm living in space. I'ma kick it with ace. Sorry, I ain't been in the States. Cause my life is a chase, and I'm winning the race. See that you wanted to taste. Stars here with my hand on your waist. I don't care what they say, I wasn't even looking at you. But they said you hear what that do. Is that true? Hop up in a cab too. We be running till I catch you. Don't doubt that. Wanna rape, get scout that. Misfits, we about that. That's a click right there, little homie, you should shout that. Going down, reroute that. We going up right now.
I think I can find you somewhere. 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 Dance.
Little joker looking for something precious. All I'm seeing is toothpicks and dresses. Well, I guess it's time to leave until I got so intrigued with something I can't believe. It's like, Jesus,
Welcome back to the Brave Way.
How are you?
I hope you're dancing, because we are.
Jaden Smith and his baby sister Willow and his big brother Trey. Ace featuring wherever you are. I think this is just one of the dopest.
It's really good.
And my daughter.
You just. I could hear you rap right now. Yeah. Yeah, because she has like the beat on her vein and her.
I just can't go off because my daughter's here and I'm not gonna play her out.
You heard the. I'm like, what?
Hey,
calm down. You are not taking my spot. You said that you like the silly people. We are funny, silly, so what?
But this is my mom.
Oh yeah, I can be so that.
I think I can find you somewhere.
Oh, Brave.
Brave. Oh, hold on.
Hold me, Brave.
Hold on. Look at this step. Look. Hold on. This step. Hold on. This step. I'm not your mom.
But you bent over and then you do something silly. What do we do?
What? Oh, that's good. And this one?
And we're back.
Aren't you proud to have like a mom and a friend like me?
And don't worry, we'll edit that out. We'll edit that out, Brave. I promise. And I did that just to show her who's in really control around this joint. Thank you. Brave, tell me what you just told me about the Misfits. I did not know this.
Oh, yeah, the Misfits is like Jaden's group.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has a clothing line, the Misfits Reps. It's really cool. And then you have I believe Kendall, Kylie are in it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone named Mosaius. And there's a whole lot
Probably
of
Nyla and the whole.
a lot of people are in it. Yeah. Willow.
Awesome. Well, it's one of my.
Old.
Yeah, me too. And I'm like,
Really?
Great track. We do have we're going to go into some music because, we got to, this is not
Because
really
this is
a
about, like,
talk
music?
show. This is really a music show. And it's always about bringing some new music to you. But that track, you're going to hear for a while. I'll find some more for you as well. Love You So by Delilah is going to be coming up. But you know what? Alim is going to perform for us.
Oh, yes.
So it was important for us to get into the Just Wish It, because when she says My Sweet World, like what Brave was saying, we have to start supporting it with content so that it's consistent, so people know. that it's really your truth.
It
But
is.
I'm with you a lot, and that's how you talk to people on the street. That's how you speak with people on the street. That's how you interact in your life, your daily life, with me, with others. And a really short story was, a woman and a daughter came to Brave and I recently, and I did not know her. A friend knew her, said she was in trouble. She was getting evicted, and all I had to give was a spare room, and all she was going to be evicted by 12 noon the next day, and all I knew is that I could stop that eviction.
Yeah.
That's
And you
all I
did.
knew. She had a 7-year-old and she needed help, and I think that's what you're saying.
Exactly. This is exactly what I'm saying.
Is that it's not always about money. It's not always about
No, and it's
celebrity,
no, it's not, and it's just about like even like I believe that some people forget about others, and just a smile on the street like means a lot.
Yeah.
Like just
But everybody needs help sometime, especially
I know.
now.
And you know what? When you do help people, that helps you too. Because the
Yeah.
way that you felt after, because I talked to you over the phone, you felt so good. Because you felt that you were changing someone's life,
I
with
just
your
know-
heart.
All I knew is that if you get an eviction, you disappear in America. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
That's all I knew. And if I could give her a few hours to breathe, that's all I had.
Yeah. But this is what you
Just
did.
a few hours to breathe, and then you know what? Like a week later, she
Yeah, she-
texted and said, "I got an apartment."
You see?
Like
How did you feel? I'm
then
sorry-
I felt.
you
Then
felt
I
like-
felt really, really good.
Yeah.
Before, I felt squeezed, and
Mm-hmm.
like this is hard, a little, but
Of course.
But I think that's what you were reminding all of us, that
we can all do like something, and I think we should all do. And I just want to remind, like you said, it's just like to remind people, and even me, I'm reminding myself like every day that I need like to look at other people. I don't need to remind, because like honestly, I need that in my life. I wouldn't be me.
Yeah. Sometimes when people need money, sometimes $20 is just enough to get that next meal, to get that next energy, to get that next brain idea.
And if you
to
don't
get
have the
that
money,
next
some
connection
words.
to God,
Yeah.
to get, So
Some words makes you feel better. Some like just like the fact to be here for someone that need it. Just like being like more open to this world.
just be more present. Sure.
More
open
present,
and
more
giving.
open and present and giving to this world, because for me, I feel that people give me a lot. This is the way that I feel.
They do.
And they do. And you give me a lot, and it's just like you have to. We are here for that. We are here to make this place a better place, to be a better person too.
We were laughing the other day because, it was like we were laughing about Just Wish It, and so Len,
no.
we were making fun of, like, she's going to make a T-shirt that says Just Wish It.
Yeah.
And make fun of herself ahead of time before people go, oh yeah, just wish it, just wish
Yeah,
it.
just
Yeah,
wish
like
it.
that. She thinks she's
You know
so,
what? Don't-
she's so happy. But then, you
I am.
think about it and you go, why? Who is laughing at someone who just is wishing love and peace for other people?
How can you? And even like, it's not about like being like happy. It's about being like so faithful. I have so much faith on me.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sad sometimes. I cry. Like, hey, but I have so much faith on me and so much hope that I'm good.
Brave, at 14, do 14-year-olds, do teenagers, do you guys worry?
I'm sure for like what sneakers they are going to get
I
next.
mean, but you were cool.
This is what you are going to say.
No, Brave just fell, but she was cool. Okay, Rich caught it. I just had to call it out because she was just so on me. But you were cool. And it's captured. It is logged in the annals of LA Talk Live, The Brave Way, your show. And, but you were cool. Yeah, besides wishing for, I mean, what do you kids,
What are you? It's
what
not
are
even-
you wishing for?
Yeah, you. You don't know? You don't want to say it.
Like what? Like
What are you wishing for?
On
What is your
on a
wish?
bigger scale, not just a material scale.
No, but if it's her wish.
I don't. God. Like, me, I'm more mature, so.
I beamed on myself. You think I'm not mature?
I'm
No,
not
I'm joking.
talking
I'm
about you.
joking.
I'm talking about other 14-year-olds.
Oh, okay.
So, what I mean, like,
No, I'm 17.
yeah, she's 17. No, like, for me, wishing would be for everyone have equal rights in the world, like the song "Same Love." Just because that they can't get married, or we can, why can't they? So.
Wow, I want to cry. I swear I have a tear.
And bullying. I know I've heard you say many times.
Wow.
You wish that there was
This is beautiful,
more you could
Brave.
do about bullying.
Yeah.
You're so cool.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with you. No, that's.
Yeah, she's a cool kid. So
Wow.
we're going to get into some more music. I'm just listening to this song that he's playing in the background that
This
I
is a
absolutely
remix.
love. I used to love this song. But wait a minute, but what track is it to, Rich?
I see it.
Oh, love the one. Is it Neo? Wait. I know, it's one of my favorite songs.
Okay, so what?
The one you with? Oh, Usher.
Up.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you. This is what you do. There we go. That was driving me crazy. Fantastic song. So we're going to get into some songs. I want Miss Lim Paris to go get ready. She's going to grace us back with
The Way You Make Me Feel.
The Way You Make Me Feel. In the meantime, we're going to play some music.
Of course.
Brave Way.
I'm fighting a war that I did not choose. I'm hosting the blame when my ego's bruised. I'm pointing the gun towards my oldest friend. I'll carry a heart till the bitter end. You own a lifetime of woes, but they ain't mine. You know I love the sound, and now I can't get you now. You know I love the sound, forgetting all of the trials. I know I left you lonely, you always leave me without. You know I love you so, and so, I'm falling apart and my everything. I'm chasing my tail whilst you chase your dream. Inhaling the stench of my love's betrayal. Keep ignoring the signs, darling, you prevail. 'Cause you own a lifetime of woes, but they ain't mine. And you stole my lifeline. the bell chimes. You know I love you so, and now I can't get you down. You know I love you so, forgetting all of the trials. You know I left you lonely, you always leave me without. You know I love you so, so. Do you know I love you so? In my heart, that's when you're home. I know you leave me lonely, I know you leave me lost. Still my heart goes like so and so and so. You know I love you so, and now I can't get you down. You know I love you so, forgetting all of the trials. You know I left you lonely, you always leave me without. You know I love you so, and so and so and so and so. I've been waiting for you, it's been so long. I knew just what I would do when I heard your song. The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What am I gonna do? I let myself go. Nothing left to say, take my breath away, whispering your name. Tie me up in chains, no one puts it down like me. Strength I can't ignore, made me beg for more. Climbing up the walls, banging down the doors, knowing that you hear my scream. Ooh, your love's so cruel. You made me wanna go, 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 go. Ooh, all the things you do. You made me wanna go, 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 go. Ooh, captured effortlessly. That's the way it was. Happened so naturally. I did not know it was love. You fill my heart with a kiss. You give me freedom. You knew I could not resist. I needed someone. Nothing left to say. Take my breath away, whispering your name. Tie me up in chains. No one puts it down like me. Strength I can't ignore, made me beg for more. Climbing up the walls, banging down the doors, knowing that you hear my scream. But ooh, your love's so cruel. You made me wanna go, 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 go. Ooh, to say that all the things you do. Tell me I'm a jet, you made me wanna get me. Go, 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 go. Ooh, because who are you to make me? And
Welcome back to The Brave Way. You were just listening to the lovely Delilah out of the UK rendition of Ain't Nobody. That's Shaka Khan with Go and Love You So. I don't know why she's not over here yet, but she will be absolutely amazing. And we've got a treat for you. What we do have coming up is Alem performing live on LA Talk Live, The Brave Way, for the very, very first time. And I believe I've talked the lovely Alem into doing 3 tracks for us today. The first one is called The Way You Make Me Feel, and it's going to be coming off of the album in 2013. And there's going to be a lot of little treats. You know, there's house music, there's, ballads, there's French, there's English, there's collaborations with the Slum Village, Little Brother, Kamani Marley. So we're just going to get a little bit of a taste to give it to LA Talk Live first. 2013 is going to be the year for Alem. What I don't think people realize is that this is the only French artist that is actually working with American artists right now. I don't know why. We hope to change that together. And they are embracing her effortlessly. And I think I think a lot of it is because of. I think I hear Alem whispering. I think I hear a little. I think your test is coming through here.
Right.
Anyway, do you hear her testing? And she's testing over top of me talking about her. I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen that way, but it does here at LA Talk Live, where we're more than music. So
We're moving our eyes off.
Hey, Alem, can you hear me?
You see, that's human. That's real.
So we're going to do an absolute test. We're not going to try to make this perfect. This is our first time. Alem, talking to the mic. Let me hear how you're sounding. A little bit louder.
Can I talk? So I cannot hear myself.
Yeah, let's
A
try to
little
get
bit
this
louder.
right.
1, 2, 3. Voilà. Perfect. Would you put a little reverb? Don't tell me to move back. You put a little bit of reverb. Okay, so now you can play the song.
I like the reverb. You know what? That's in your face, though.
Huh?
Is there any way that mic can move out of your face? Because I can't see you, lovely.
Here?
Yeah.
I don't know how this might. Is it like the right? Huh? Quoi? Rich, just talk.
Lizac?
What?
I think it's perfect.
What?
She's just saying, Eliza,
This?
move that.
Low? No, I did already.
Yeah, I think it's lowered. I think it's lowered. Okay.
No, it's lower enough. Be careful where you.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Be careful. I know your girlfriend.
How does that
Okay.
So now this is really live, guys.
Yes, it is.
All right. So we just want to try to get it right, the best sound. Introducing Alem Paris. And
The way you make me feel.
The Way You Make Me Feel. Written by Alem Paris.
It's Oh La La, actually. All I really wanna do is oh la 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 la. All I wanna do to you is oh la 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 la. All I really want to you is oh la 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 la. All I wanna do is oh la 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 la.
music. My life can't live without.
I'm sorry, I cannot do that. There's my voice on it. You have the live.
Music is me. My true.
It's live. But I didn't want, to cheat on my time.
Do lip sync. This is not
Yeah,
Milli
no,
Vanilli.
this is so not.
This is not Milli Vanilli.
Sometimes
You don't have the live? The way you make me feel?
You know what? Let's come back. Go throughout.
Or the way you make me feel live?
oh, la 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 la. All I wanna do to you is oh, la 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 la. All I really wanna do is oh, la 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 la. All I wanna do to you is oh, la 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 la. Your kiss so soft, can't live without your sweet caress. As me, open one soul, one voice, one love, one choice. Look in my eyes as we harmonize inside and out. My feelings profound, passion so free in our frequency. All I really wanna do is oh, la 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 la. All I wanna do to you is oh, la 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 la. All I really wanna do is oh, la 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 la. All I wanna do to you is oh, la 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 la. 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 All I really wanna do is oh, la 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 la. All I wanna do to you is oh, la 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 la. All I really wanna do is oh, la 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 la. All I wanna do to you is oh,
Brave Way. LA Talk Live. This is live radio at its best. This is our first live performance, and we are working out all the bugs. And I love it, personally. It doesn't get any more real than this. So, what we're going to do, this is Ooh La La, and I'm going to try to convince Alim to come back and sing this live. But we are going to do live, because she's not Milli Vanilli and can sing. She's not Milli Vanilli. She's going to perform The Way You Make Me Feel. And I need 5 seconds.
the way you make me feel. Didn't know this was real. The way you make me feel. Didn't know this was real. Somewhere, somehow, you found your way into my heart right from the start. Something in you make love so true. I found myself, my dreams will fade somewhere. this was real. The way you make me feel, didn't know this was real. You give me life with your pure light, your heart so true, beauty and you. We're so different, still we're perfect. I'm soft, you're rough, you're weak, I'm tough. Still there, no doubt. My heart, yours now. Our souls embrace, our dreams will make your breath. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My neck so moist, ooh, like that. Caress, ooh, 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 my back. Oh, 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 the way you make me feel, didn't know this was real. The way you make me feel, didn't know this was real. Oh, 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 oh,
Wow. Miss Alim Paris, the way you make me feel. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. I'm like a singer.
Thank you. Come on over and join us, please.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, you know, you're the co-host. I want you to talk to us a little bit about the song. Brave, please come back in. Absolutely stunning. It surprises me every time that I hear you sing because it always a good surprise because you sound better and better and better and better.
Thank you.
It's always a great surprise when your co-host can really sing. And you don't have to make up for it.
You mean really sing?
Yeah, like really sing, not like Ruth sing. You
Oh,
know?
no, that's
Thank
not-
you.
Don't call that singing.
Oh,
No offense. Just
it's true.
don't call that singing.
Yeah.
I love you, but mm-mm.
You cannot sing.
You know, you just told me you love me on
Yes,
the radio,
I
honey,
know.
so I'm gonna take it.
Oh, you see? That's what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
Rick, where's the clap, man?
Like, man, like, hey.
I love you too, bro. And no, I'm not gonna cry. Okay, so Alem, that was terrific.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Merci beaucoup, mademoiselle.
You know, speaking French, Sophie, talk to us about that. When did you write it?
So,
Was that written for someone in particular?
I wrote it with someone, with my ex. No, I'm joking. No, I wrote it with someone, Glorivet Somoza, and this song, it's about when I thought about it, like the way you make me feel. It's about like sometimes you're not like you think that you are not ready for love. You are not expecting love in your life at this moment, and it's just like a love letter about the way that this person made make me feel. And even if we were, I'm not talking if we were like different, that was the beauty of the things, to be like different, that this person could see my dream. And I'm talking about like love, but it's that can be like someone on the street that showed me that, that I talked with. This is the way that this person made me feel at this moment,
Right.
and made me realize that, wow, that it's real,
Yes.
and that we are all looking for love. Like, I mean, like, love is everything.
Right.
This is what it's about. Life, it's about love.
Right.
Life is love. And so this is what is like the way you make me feel. This person made me just see who I was. And yeah, and this world is making me feel this way. Because even when I'm talking about like the caress and everything, this is the way that the wind make me feel. That so you can go really far in this song. That can be about love. That can be about. This is about love, but love with someone that you just meet on the street. Love that you have like for the nature. Love that you have for your lover. Love that you have for your mom. Love that you have like, I don't know, it's just
Your
about
friends,
love.
your daughters.
Yeah, my dog.
You live to love.
Exactly. I love to love. I love love.
Or live to fall in love.
Yes.
Either of those two will work.
Should we take her like every Wednesday?
Our new
I know
co-host?
I'm gone for 3
yeah.
weeks, so.
Okay. So yes. So
I
that's.
think she's going to be my new co-host while you're gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Be the Brave Way, Brave Show.
I can give you some dresses if you want really to act like me. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
And it was
The Brave
absolutely-
Way featuring Brave.
Yes.
So that was exquisite. And, tell us a little bit else what we can expect. Now, I know that you've come back and you've got a French album that's completed. You have a U.S. album that's completed. Do you really think that it's completed, or now that you're in America, that it's going to evolve a couple of more songs?
I know that it's complete for right now.
Right.
Like today, this is what I think and what I know. It is complete. But I love working with other people's. I love producing with other producer. I would love, by the way, Common, to have you on Elam track. We never know. That's my wish. I want like to produce with, I don't know. I'm not God's.
I could send it over to Common this afternoon.
Yeah, please. That's
I
my
could
wish
do
for
that.
today.
And I did talk to Navagante.
Oh, perfect. But I mean, like, for me to now it's complete, but I'm sure I'm going to add 1 or 2 tracks.
I
of
feel
course.
the same way.
Of course, I am. I know. I'm even like having like other ideas because I'm telling you, like, I'm so like this world inspired me like so much. My name in Arabic means inspiration.
Do you feel more inspired now that you're over here, actually in America? And why is it important that you release in America prior to France?
Because that's my
first?
wish. Because when I was little, and like music is from America. It's not like, hey, I'm not saying bad things about like France.
Oh, no, of course
You
not.
know, French, we have food, we have clothes, blah, blah, blah. But like if
have
you want,
fashion.
we have fashion, we have a lot of things. Music in France, it's fine. But my dream and my wish was like to come to America and work with American producers and like just come and feel like the vibe of like what is music, because when I was little, that was my sister who made me like listen to Luther Vandross, like Rose Royce, like Shakek and all those people. But listen, I was like 5 years old. I didn't understand nothing about English, but what I did understand is that music has a universal like language.
Yes.
When I was feeling sad, because yes, when we are 5 or 6, we do feel sad too.
Sure.
So I was just putting this music and I was like, you know, with my ridiculous accent, I'm not saying that my accent is perfect right now, but at 5 it was ridiculous. And so I was just like, whoa, I want to make music. I want to do that. That's my dream. And my dream was to come to America because I want to touch as many people that I can. And so that's why in this album, people can say, oh, what kind of music it is. They can get like many confused, but no, there is reggae, there is house music, there is soul, there is hip hop, there is even pop music, but the atmosphere is definitely like soulful. It's because to me, this album is for everybody. It's for everybody. Everybody could find a track to be touched by. It's for, in my show, I want to have like white, black, Arabic, like everybody. So that's why it's just like my album, I believe I will say it's like I traveled music and we are on the plane and I take everybody with me and let's go to my show and like spread love. And this is what I want to do. And this is what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
So that's why in this album, it's like, there is everything, but the atmosphere is soulful. Because I love hip hop, I love reggae, I love house, yeah.
Right. Well, you know what? We're going to come back on that
sure.
note. We're going to take a break. I like that. We're going to take a break. And we're going to come back with more Alim Paris at alimparis.com. Thank you very much.
Thank
LA
you.
Talk Live, The Brave Way.
The Brave Way.
Thank you for tuning in to LA Talk Live, reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk. Stay tuned. Are you ready to enjoy the Maui lifestyle? You can have it all by owning real estate on the paradise island of Maui. Dennis Rush, a 22-year Maui resident and real estate broker, brings his wealth of experience and market knowledge to add value to your Maui real estate understanding, providing a level of service as unique and exceptional as the island of Maui itself. The magical island of Maui was voted the most exclusive resort island in the world by Condé Nast Traveler, and keep in mind, Maui is only a simple, non-stop flight away. Hawaii Business Magazine Top 100 Realtors awarded Dennis Rush the 2011 fourth top realtor on the island of Maui. Go to www.dennisrush.com to view all of the amazing properties currently available in the Maui MLS system. Whatever your needs or desires, Dennis Rush will provide a private consultation for any Maui properties your heart desires. You will be in good hands. Once again, go to www.dennisrush.com. That's www.dennisrush.com. Contact Dennis today to start your Maui lifestyle now. Dennis Rush, proud sponsors of the Dawn Christie Show and LA Talk Live. Walk, run, climb, play. Solgar number 7 can help. Feel the difference for yourself. Solgar number 7 actually shows improvement in joint comfort within 7 days. Now you can start to get back on track fast and pursue the activities you love. Solgar number 7 is a breakthrough in joint care with no glucosamine and no chondroitin. The advanced bioactives in Solgar number 7 help to increase flexibility, mobility, range of motion, and actually shows improvement within just 7 days. One capsule, once a day, is all you need. When stiff joints occasionally say no, Solgar number 7 says yes. Visit Solgar.com and learn more about Solgar number 7 today. That's www.solgar.com, www.solgar.com. Solgar number 7, official sponsors of Here's to Your Help with Josh Lane and LA Talk Live.
Hi, Hi, this is Starlet Quarles, and I'm inviting you to join us every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for a new show right here on LA Talk Live, The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People. Join us as we discuss the topics that are relevant to today's generational leaders. So don't forget to tune in to The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People, every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. right here on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hello world, how you living? This is D Brex, your host of the all-new rap project here on LA Talk Live. That's latalklive.com. Or you can find me on iTunes Radio in the R&B section. That's the Rap Project, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. West Coast time, so don't be late. On the Rap Project, I will be playing the very best of rap and hip-hop that goes beyond the ordinary. So connect with me, your host, D-Brax, the rap connoisseur, on the Rap Project every Wednesday at 7 right here on latalklive.com, where we are more than just talk.
Floating in silence downstream, blackbirds perched upon.
Welcome back to The Brave Way, LA Talk Live, where we are more than just music. We are more than just talk. We are more than just feelings. We have live performance. And we have Alim Paris. And in the background, Brave, remember this? We are listening to your Auntie Naila. Amazing, amazing jazz singer. Get a chance to look up Naila. Blackbirds, absolutely. And that's right, this is about New Orleans. This is about New Orleans. Beautiful sister, beautiful voice. And speaking of beautiful sisters and voices, we are going to be lucky enough to have Alim come back and do another track. Brave, what'd you think about that? What'd you think about her first track and the way you make me feel?
She has a really nice voice, and everyone can tap into it. Could relate to her.
Because she's silly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought so, right. Because she's giving you kind of real... Thought so. Good. So we're going to come back with a track that's going to make you move. I promise not to dance, Brave. And everybody, Alim Paris, she's a singer-songwriter. She writes all of her own lyrics and melodies. And this one she wrote about herself. It is called Alim.
My voice in your mind, listening all the time, feeling on your mind, dreaming for me, 'cause you don't know me, but you want me, go buy my CD, for me, I got a honey, you can never be. Go and vote for me. You really think I want you ding dong? 'Cause I get what I need, you ding dong. You can't come with them together. That we knocking boots together. My voice in your mind, listening all the time. Feeling on your mind, dreaming of me. My voice in your mind, listening all the time. Feeling on your mind, dreaming of me, honey. You never have me. All that you'll see is me on TV, honey. Can give me money. You good on me, and that's so funny. You really think I want you ding dong? Cause I guess what I need you ding dong. You think I always drink together, but you never can ever have me. My voice in your mind, listening all the time. Feeling on your mind, dreaming on me. My voice in your mind, listening all the time. Feeling on your mind, dreaming on me. Hey, my voice in your mind, listening all the time. Feeling in your mind, dreaming from me. My voice in your mind, listening all the time. Feeling on your mind, dreaming from me. My voice in your mind, listening all the time. Feeling on your mind, dreaming on me.
Woo! Alem. Woohoo! Alem on your mind. Alem on your mind all the time. Think highly of yourself, my dear. Fabulous track. That is
Thank you.
funky. It's still one of my favorites.
Thank
It
you.
is so dope. Preview, ladies and gentlemen, of Miss Elem
Merci, merci.
2013. Track Elem. So you obviously can
It's
only-
really clear.
clear. It's really clear. You wrote it.
With the same co-writer,
Yeah.
and we didn't have like she didn't. I wanted to put ding dong, because
But we always use ding dong and French kiss.
I use like from behind. I always have like those things, like.
But we ding donged and from behind
and
and
from
French
behind.
kissed. Right.
Wow. I mean, I guess I'm really sexual.
Didn't we?
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you are. So
I know. I just realized that.
as you should be.
No, of course, and I have no problem.
We
to
were in
say.
Beverly Hills the other day. We were walking down the street.
Oh.
This man almost fell through the window, with water, at your beauty, and it happens quite often. So
Cause I get what I need, you ding dong.
yeah, I'm not confused.
No, that's fine.
I'm just listening to the lyrics.
Elem on your mind, dreaming on me, my voice in your mind. Ah, you can do that singing all the time.
I can't do it in front of Brave.
It's not on your mind.
I can't do it in front of Brave. I would embarrass her to
because it's
death.
not
It's
singing.
okay.
I can't do it in front of her.
No, go ahead.
Yeah,
I want to
Okay.
hear
you
this.
can do
All right.
it. Okay, hold on. Because in the back, Elem on your mind, dreaming on me.
Go ahead. She didn't do it.
Cause you don't know me.
Can't do it.
But you want
I think
me.
you're the one that's embarrassed.
You know, I don't care. I can't sing. You know, I
So
don't
you know
care.
what? This track it's like a don't care track.
Right. You know,
It's
I'm
just
a sing
like-
and dance.
Yeah, it's not. No, it's really because even if it's really funny, it has really a deep message. You're like, I don't care about you talking. I just want to dance.
Right?
It's
Right,
like
I
about,
did.
you just like
I did it.
why are you like, hey?
I did ignore you.
You
I
did-
went,
yeah, you
are you
ignored-
still talking about you? Wait a minute. I'm dancing. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry. I was in the middle of an interview with my co-host about herself, and I forgot and started dancing. That's how dope this track is. Okay.
So should I talk or no?
Yes, I'm with you.
So I cannot anymore.
Well, come on. So you think?
You really think I want you ding dong? 'Cause I guess what I need, you ding dong. You can
And you know I
always
really want to
rely
carry on, but
'cause have me.
She only wants.
Voice in your mind, listening all the time. It
You
lands
were brave.
on your mind. It's like dreaming on me. It's like a cowboy song. Voice in your mind, listening all the
Praise God,
time.
looking.
It lands on your mind. It's
Hey.
dreaming.
I want to rap to it. Hey. Ding dong. Like, right. Thank you, Rich. Like, hey. That's what I want to do. Hey.
Okay, cowboy thing. You will see. My voice in your
And she
mind.
keeps insisting. They keep
No,
trying to
because
play
you are
me
going
out.
to look. Okay.
No.
My voice in your mind.
I think
Listening
I'll
all
leave
the
that
time.
to
Okay,
you.
right. Lamb on your mind. It took me.
I'll do it with you.
Okay.
Okay.
My voice in your mind.
And this is putting
Listening
me out.
all the time.
We're at
Lamb on
LA
your
Talk
mind.
Live, where they are trying to end my career in radio right now.
You
This
said this week
second,
that you wanted to. You remember what you said
the
last week?
brave way. We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna practice, and then I'm gonna come back and play myself out.
Okay. Deal.
Thank you,
Thank
Ellen
you.
Paris, Brave Carson,
Wow.
and our guy Isaac.
And Isaac and your friend.
Wanda
Wanda.
Williams. We'll be right back.
On your mind, dreaming of me. Hey, my voice in your mind, listening all the time. Elim on your mind, dreaming of me. My voice in your
You are
mind.
now listening to LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Dreaming of me, my voice in your mind, listening all the time. Elim on your mind, dreaming of me.
This is Starlet Quarles, and I'm inviting you to join us every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for a new show right here on LA Talk Live, The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People. Join us as we discuss the topics that are relevant to today's generational leaders. So don't forget to tune in to The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People, every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. right here on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hello world, how you living? This is D Brex, your host of the all-new rap project here on LA Talk Live. That's latalklive.com. Or you can find me on iTunes Radio in the R&B section. That's the rap project every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. West Coast time, so don't be late. On the Rap Project, I will be playing the very best of rap and hip-hop that goes beyond the ordinary. So connect with me, your host, D Brax, the rap connoisseur, on the Rap Project every Wednesday at 7, right here on latalklive.com, where we are more than just talk.
Boy, crazy boy, you've been around me way too long. Boy, I need some joy. I got your bags packed, go get it gone. No rhyme or reason, I'm bored, so I'ma switch you for a brand new toy. Boy, you must admit my appetite is much too strong. And I don't care what your mama says.
Welcome back
To the Brave Way.
LA Talk Live.
Hey, Brave, how are you?
Hi, Brave.
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
Brave.
She was just like loving it.
I know. Do you remember?
She had this song about fighting I think like
But you gotta say who the artist is.
Cherokee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She had a really good song about like the fighting or like the Beatles one or something like that.
I can't remember what it is, but I know it was about fighting. It was the first time Brave ever heard about putting Vaseline on your
I
face.
take my earrings off and
No. Really? And you did it?
No.
no.
It's the first time we ever heard that colloquialism that
I see.
that when in the
how people
in the street fight.
People
Women,
fight.
women.
Ah, okay.
That they, I think,
Because when you put Vaseline on your face and it slips.
and you take off your big
Ah.
hoop earrings, and it's just this. I'll find it. It's just this really, really dope song, and
Okay.
Brave
It's like
was-
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. Something like that.
But Cherokee is an independent artist and has great writer and needs a wild boy.
You see, this is what I wanted you to do.
Don't you challenge me, a sexy wild boy. Exclusively, yup. I need an animalistic boy. Tie me up, pin me down, give me some joy. Oh, kiss to my lipstick smear. See me singing with the man to a chandelier. Hey, if you a body, baby, come on out and play. Ain't no limits to my game. I need a wild boy. Into breaking the rules. I want a wild boy. Rough, tough, and rude. Give me a wild boy. Don't you challenge me, a sexy wild boy. Exclusively, yeah. I like it wild, baby. I like it wild. Ooh, I like it wild, baby. The Brooklyn, Franklin, happy boy style. Ooh, I like it wild, baby. I like it wild. Ooh, I like it wild.
Her husband's fine too.
Yeah?
and a great guy.
He's
Neil,
fine too.
He's fine and a
I
wild
like
boy.
when Americans say that. Like, I mean, you fine.
Yeah,
Like,
he's fine.
He's fine. He is
Right?
fine, you know?
He's fine. Her husband is a great producer. And now we're going to go into the other Navigante song about I'm a King.
Yeah.
This is done for Rockaware and Jay-Z.
I'm a K-I-N-G, bow in the presence of royalty. I'm a K-I-N-G, bow in the presence of royalty. Bright canary, dark pistones, Rolling Stone when I had a bitch home. Know I come from North, it's no place to roam. Steven trapping the master of the microphone. As I proceed, started off with the trees, led me to the rock. Let's finish off with the D. Shout to Rico Love, fuck the Rico Law. Shit is over for the soft, my nigga C go hard. Girls travel $1 million just to see those stars. About $250,000 just to see those cars. High kings ride, sleep king size, sit ring size, the floor seats to the heat. Just to watch the king, already watched the throne. See China never kind, y'all ain't stopping the zone. 2012, we run a town, huh? Tell me who the fuck got the crown, huh? I'm a K-I-N-G, bow in the presence of
Welcome back. Go. Slim. Work it out. In. I'm a king.
I mean, it's fine, you know.
Our Puerto Rican brother from New York. He's working on some new stuff as we speak.
Woo!
Got some beats for you. I talked to him.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna keep
You
it rolling.
see, dream come true. I asked for it.
Yeah.
That was my wish, and look, she's my angel.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Absolutely. And because we are a music show, we're gonna keep going.
Yep.
And we're gonna go into. Hey, is this your song, Brave?
Yeah.
Brave, introduce it.
Oh, that's my song.
Thrift Shop by Macklemore.
Oh, j'adore ce son. J'adore. Alors ça, j'adore.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Now, walk into the club like, what up? I got a big cock. I'm just pumped. I bought some shit from a thrift shop. Ice on the fringe is so damn frosty. The people like, damn, that's a cold ass honky. Rolling in hella deep, headed to the mezzanine. Dressed in all pink, except my gator shoes. Those are green, draped in a leopard mink. Girl standing next to me. Probably should have washed this. Smells like R. Kelly sheets. But shit, it was 99 cents. I get copping it, washing it. About to go and get some compliments. Passing up on those moccasins. Someone else has been walking in by me and grungy fucking man. I am stunting and flossing and saving my money. And I'm hella happy that's a bargain, bitch. I'ma take your grandpa style. I'ma take your grandpa style. No, for real. Ask your grandpa, can I have his hand-me-down? Velour jumpsuit and some house slippers. Dookie brown leather jacket that I found. Dig it. They had a broken keyboard. I bought a broken keyboard. I bought a ski blanket. Then I bought a kneeboard. Hello, my ace man, my mellow. John Wayne ain't got nothing on my fringe game, hell no. I could take some pro wings, make them cool, sell those. The sneakerheads will be like, he got the Velcro.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
What she know about rocking the wolf on your noggin? What she knowin' about wearing a fur fox skin? I'm digging, I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's come up. Thank your granddad for donating that plaid button up shirt. Cause right now I'm up in her skirt. I'm at the Goodwill, you can find me in the I'm not stuck on searching in the section. Your grandma, your auntie, your mama, your mammy. I'll take those flannel zebra jammies secondhand and rock that motherfucker. The built-in onesie with the socks on that motherfucker. I hit the party and they stop in that motherfucker. They be like, oh, that Gucci, that's hella tight. I'm like, yo, that's $50 for a t-shirt. Limited edition, let's do some simple edition. $50 for a t-shirt, that's just some ignorant bitch. Shit. I call that getting swindled and pimped. I call that getting tricked by business. That shirt's hella dope. And having the same one as 6 other people in this club is a hella don't. Peep gang, come take a look through my telescope. Tryna get girls from a brand, man, you hella won't. Man, you hella won't.
Goodwill. Poppin' tags. Yes,
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible.
Come on, man.
I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Welcome back.
$20 in my
pocket. $20 in my pocket. Yeah.
We're in my grandfather's.
No.
That was Macklemore. Let's keep it going.
Woo, that was good.
Keep it going. That is some energy. All right, Bam. This is our Trinidad royalty, Sean Penny.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Gonna give you a couple minutes of him. We're gonna be back in 2013 with a lot of performances.
A lot of love. A lot of
Bam.
more music.
I don't care.
About music?
That's what he's saying.
Oh.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I love you. I care very much.
I love you too.
I fed you, then you turn around and kick me out. I didn't want you, but you take care of me. I'm not you, I always took care of me. You see, I always had a plan, something that you never ever understand. I don't care, I don't give up, I don't care, I don't give up.
We're back on.
Back on.
That was Sean Penny and Alem.
Yes, and you.
The Brave Way, LA Talk Live.
LA Talk Live.
Happy. We're going to miss you, darling, for the couple
I'm
of weeks
going to
that
miss
you're
you
back.
so much, but I'm going to call.
Absolutely.
And I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Absolutely. You'll be with us at all times.
All the time. My spirit, I'm going to leave my spirit here. My spirit is always with you.
We will be here next
Right
Wednesday.
there.
Yeah, right there.
Right
no,
there.
Not in the corner. My spirit is on the corner. You're like, no.
We'll have photos. We'll probably have a big poster sent,
Yes.
from Paris in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Want to thank Elizik? Our
No,
guy.
Isaac is busy talking.
Our guy. My daughter, Brave.
Thank you, Brave, for coming.
Thank you, Brave. Very much. Alem.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for performing for us.
Thank you for being like this great support.
Absolutely.
And like to believe in me and to help me. And thank you to be like just who you are. Thank you.
Yeah, we're one.
Yes, we are.
Better Than Beautiful. Michelangelo, Better and Beautiful, dedicated to Alem. LA Talk Live, thank you. We are having a ball.
Yes.
God bless. You're better than beautiful.
Better than beautiful.
See you next week, y'all.
See you next week. No.
Michelangelo will be back next week.
I'll be over the phone.
Bye, guys. The Brave Way.
Bye.
Better than beautiful. Go through my mind like a shooting star. Wish I could pause you like DVR and rewind to all my favorite parts to see your smile when I hit play. You grace the cover of a magazine, but you decline the opportunity. Cause you so different, the way you living is paving a new way. Cause there's no doubting, I'm all about it. No more searching, love, I found it. Ended up with my heart and soul, about time that you know. If you just believe and see like I see, you'll know that the world is yours to own. Just follow my lead, beyond material things. It's time to let you know you're better than beautiful. You're better than beautiful. You're better than beautiful. You're better than beautiful. Better than beautiful. Yo, I've never met anyone as special. Let me take your hand and kiss that arm. I'll show you the good guy and they'll see the devil. Watch me take them dudes down with my bad arm. Saying that you look fat, psh, girl, stop it. The only thing that's fat is my chubby wallet. But it's about to lose weight, I'm about to spend it on you. We be walking around the mall with 2 shakes. She like my style, my swag, and my similes. Let's just keep on kissing, never stop, like infinity. I mean physically, you off the charts, boo. You little thief, you stole my heart, boo.